It's propaganda. Sell it to the innocent. Oh yeah, they're buying it. Just sell them to rebel again. It's propaganda. Sell it to the innocent. Fuck yeah, they're buying it. Just sell them to rebel again.
This is really the first interview that I've talked about this because I wasn't trying to blow it up in the press because I didn't want people saying that that was the reason I was trying to sell the album. But I do have a song on the record. It's a hidden track. You got to find it. It's not really listed on the record, but the song is called Girls, and it's talking about Limp Bizkit. And the reason that I dissed Limp Bizkit is because they're little girls. And the reason they're little girls is because we were on tour together, right? The Anger Management tour. And this has nothing to do with Fred canceling every other show because his throat hurt.
Right.
No, I don't want people thinking that. I don't want people thinking that that's the reason that I dissed him. The reason that I dissed him is because when all the beef with Everlast was going on, right? They wanted to jump in the middle of it. They wanted to jump in it with me and take my side, right? And they wanted to do a song with me because I did a song. Everlast did a song dissing me. Then I dissed him back. Then he dissed me back again. So I was going to diss him back again one final time. So I was telling them about it. They wanted to get on the song. Fred Durst is like, yeah, man, write me some shit, bro. I'll say that shit. And then DJ Lethal, man, I hate Everlast, man. He's a he comes over, he steals my weed, like all this shit, right? So I'm like, okay. I'm like, if you guys really want to get on the song, I'll set up the studio time in LA. Let's do it. And they're like, okay, whatever. So we set up the studio time. The day I get to the studio, that day, Fred pages us, yo, I got a toothache, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it today. And DJ Lethal says he doesn't know how he feels about doing the song because he's still cool with Everlast. So I'm thinking, all right, if he's still cool with Everlast, then why was he telling me he hates him? You don't say it. I'm not gonna run to somebody and say I can't stand Denon. Do you know what I mean? To somebody I barely know those guys. You know what I'm saying? So if you why that's a girl. That's a fucking girl. That's a little girl. That's a Girl Scout right there.
Y'all piecing down.
So that's not what pissed me off. That's not even what pissed me off. I'm like, okay, all right. My opinion of them lowered, but I was like, all right, I'll do the song anyways, and still put them in my raps. Still said their names in my raps and used them against Everlast, right? So then, like, not even 2 weeks later, these motherfuckers are on MTV talking about. They asked him about the Everlast thing. They asked Lethal about the Everlast thing, right? Lethal said, I think personally that M is a good rapper. He's a better MC, but I think that in a fight, Everlast will whip his ass. Now, come on, dog.
You're supposed to be doing that song.
Yeah, what the for real, what the is that? Now, you tell me what you would do. What would you do in a situation like that? Like, I'm sitting back on TV, I'm sitting back at home watching the TV like, I think Everlast will whip his ass. I'm like, what? Fuck, you were supposed to be on the song with me. What kind of shit is that? Like, I would not have made a move if it wasn't for that. If 10, 20 million people did not see him say that Everlast would whip my ass. There was no call for it, dog. If you didn't want to be in the beef, then you should have stayed out of the beef. You shouldn't have opened your mouth with an opinion. That's it. So that's why I dissed him. And I look at him as a group, and I dissed him. Even though Fred, whatever, he's in the middle of it because that's his crew. Do you know what I'm saying? One of my crew disses somebody, we all diss somebody. That's how people are going to look at it. That's how people look at it, period.
And that ends the round table with D12.
Love that.